Hey there, YouTube. This is Fragments of Memory once again, aka the Armchair Philosopher. And I just want to hit you with a word of encouragement. I know today we're filled with discouragement and fear and everything else, but I'd like to hit you with a little word of encouragement. I'm reading from a book by a John O'Hurley. He used to host the Family Feud game show. The name of it is called It's Okay to Miss the Bet on the First Jump and Other Life Lessons I Learned from Dogs. And it is a sappy, sentimental little piece, but it's got some real good wisdom in it. So one of the lessons that he learned from dogs was you are only the size you think you are. Let me repeat that. You are only the size you think you are. Now, here it is. Fortunately, my dogs have taught me more about confrontation than I ever could learn on my own. We are only the size we think we are. No one can make you seem small. You have to do that for them. What makes us shrink in size and shrink away from confrontation is not having the quiet confidence of our convictions. It is our faith in what we believe that gives us the power to express ourselves. My wife's parents have a tiny Yorkshire Terrier named Chloe who struts around the streets of Vail, Colorado like she's the elected mayor. She'll go to face with any dog of any size, but for most of her public life, she walks as if she were headlining her own parade. Perhaps this is what I missed in the message of martial arts. I used karate to shop for a cause, rather than let it fill me with the confidence of who I am, and give me the strength and the wisdom to defend what I believe. Dogs seem to confront naturally. Humans confront conditionally. What makes this observation more interesting is that dogs' confrontations are physical. Rarely are adult confrontations anything but verbal. As we pass the age of our schoolyard scuffles, most of our lashing is done with our tongues, not our fists. Because of this, we have the figurative cushion of the chain link fence between our adversaries and us. A battle of words doesn't break us or bruise us, not physically at least. There are no sticks and stones. If there are, get a good lawyer. We define ourselves not only by what we say yes to, but also by the courage to say no. We often agree with the status quo rather than expend the energy it takes to evoke change. Yet, confrontation is a healthy and necessary part of sharing space on this planet. It is the reason we put up fences in the first place. They are the borders defining who we are and where we are. All through our lives, we have to continually define our fences to the world around us. Sometimes it means we have to stand at the fence, that white line of who and what we are, and imagine the giant within us. Now, I do love I love the book. It was nice. Now I happened to find it at a dollar store, so I only paid $1 for it. But I think it's probably a really good dollar that I spent in my personal life. So you're only the size that you think you are. So for those wrestling with low self-esteem, myself included, remember that someone else's opinion of you is merely that, someone else's opinion. Think of a landslide election. Even if the one person won the election with a landslide victory, there's still another person over here that didn't vote for you, didn't want the guy to win, and he's mad because the guy that won the landslide of victory won the landslide victory, even though he voted for somebody else. So remember that no one can make you feel small unless you give them the permission to do that. So remember that you are giant. To take a quote from The Wiz, the Broadway musical The Wiz, be a lion in your own way, be a lion. So that's all I really have to say. Just a quick little word of inspiration from the armchair philosopher. Take care.